making pork and cabbage, so I'm browning the pork on both sides. I've got 2 packages, so 8 porks. So I'm going to do them one at a time, not to overcrowd the pan. I've added some pepper, black pepper, and paprika. Alright, so what I did was I added about a teaspoon of vegeta, and then I flipped them over. It's been about 3 minutes. More black pepper, paprika, and vegeta. Alright, after another 2 minutes, they're done. So what we're going to do is we're going to take them out and we're going to put them in here. Line them up. And then we're going to get our next batch going. Alright, so we have our pork chops in here. And now we're starting our next batch. So it's going to be about 2 or 3 minutes. I'm going to pepper them right now with black pepper, paprika, and vegeta. So I'm taking the pork chops and I'm cutting them up into more biteable pieces, about the size that you would want to eat, you know, without having to cut. So roughly, this is a big pork. So about 1-inch pieces. Alright, so we got the 8 pork chops cut up, and now we're working on some onions. So we're going to cook some onions up and then we're going to put them in here. We're also going to add some sauerkraut to it, and we are going to add some carrots to it, and we are going to add some diced tomatoes to it, so stay tuned. Alright, now I've dumped the sauerkraut in. I drained it before I dumped it, so it's in here with the onions. We're going to cook it down. Then once it cooks down, we are going to add the carrots. If it cooks down far enough. If not, we'll add them separate. We'll put this into our glass dish over here if it doesn't all fit. So we'll give it about 5 minutes. I'm going to add some paprika and some pepper right now, and then we'll see how it's doing. Added the carrots to it. So now I've added the diced tomatoes, and we're still simmering it down. So I added 4 bay leaves and 1/4 teaspoon of allspice. I've added about a tablespoon of peppercorn balls, and I put them in this little tea diffuser. That way you don't have to pick them out of the cabbage when you're eating. Now that it's cooked down about 20 minutes, transfer it to the glass baking dish. And then the oven's on 350, preheating. And we're going to cook it for about an hour. So it's all transferred into the glass baking dish and smoothed down, and now it's going to go in the oven on 350 for an hour. It's been an hour. Here's our pork and cabbage, and it's finished. Yum, yum. This is the pork and cabbage. It's finished, and it came out excellent. So I highly recommend. Next time, I would just add probably a 1/2 cup or a cup of water just to make it a little bit more juicier, but it's perfect.